Lee Santo here again, back out on the Teeks Firearms Range. Today we're going to talk about drawing a weapon from concealment, engaging a threat using concealment. I've got a jacket on here, lightweight. The idea is it covers up my firearm. Make sure, a lot of folks out there have concealed handgun license, or if you're a police officer off duty, you want to keep your weapon concealed. Make sure you have a good holster that allows you, that the holster stays open. So if you draw the weapon, it allows you to put it back in the holster, just utilizing one hand. So we don't want one that collapses. We want a good sturdy holster. This one rides well back on the hip. It's easy to cover with a jacket, so nobody can see my weapon. Now, one thing I do when I'm doing this is I put some kind of weight in the pocket on my gun side, so that if I got to move this jacket out of the way to be able to access my firearm, I don't have to worry about the wind catching it and swinging it back around me. When we're doing this, starting from our, it's a good basic position to start learning from here, our hands up in front of us. We want to come back and get the jacket out of the way so we can access our firearm. So all I'm going to do here is both hands come center, and I'm just blading my hand back as I sweep the jacket out of the way, and it allows me to grip my firearm in a good shooting grip, and then I'm able to engage my threat. So I'm going to do that with some live fire here real quick. So I'm confronted with a threat. I can access my weapon. I'm engaged. Remember your scanning process. Finger off the trigger, we do our 360 scan. Then I may have to put this thing back in the holster. So as I do that, I want to catch it. I just bring my pinky finger out, rotate the muzzle down, and I'm right back into the holster. And then I can bring this right back around. So this is with an open type jacket where I can swing it out of the way and access my weapon and put it back in the holster. If I had one, a sweatshirt or a long-tailed shirt that kind of covered up the weapon, this presents another little bit of a problem to accessing my firearm. So if I'm going to draw this, I've got to get all this up out of the way. So I want to come across and grab it with my support hand, pulling it up as high as I can get it so that I'm able to access my weapon here. And the same would be true when I'm putting it back in the holster. Remember, when you are going back to the holster, that you want to grab the garment first and pull it out of the way before bringing that muzzle back. So we're going to look at how that one looks on the draw for a live fire for us. I come across, I'm going to pull this garment up out of the way, get my good shooting grip on the holster. I'm up, out. All right, now I go through my scanning process. And I want to get my support hand over first and expose my holster before I go back there, because I don't want to bring that muzzle across my hand. And we're back into the holster. Remember, you can do that, just practice real slow. Maybe practice with an unloaded gun first, put all the ammo away, lock it away, get a safe direction, and practice your drawing from concealment.